Hey guys, just a short video for you today. I'm in the middle of a refinishing project here, and I saw an opportunity to show you one of my stranger techniques. Now most people have their stand-in tool that they love to use. Could be a screwdriver as a pry bar, could be a shoe as a hammer. Let's face it, anything can be a hammer. My favorite stand-in tool is for the paint scraper. There's plenty of paint scrapers out there, and each one could show up during the process. But my favorite tool to use are the hunting knives. I've been using this method for so long, I can only assume that I picked up a hunting knife when I couldn't find a paint scraper and ran with it. But since then, I've picked up plenty of paint scrapers, as you can see, and I keep coming back to the hunting knife, and I'll show you why. Now you might be thinking, well, that looks dangerous. It is. So if you're accident prone, if you're easily distracted, or just not good with knives, use a paint scraper. It does work just fine. I like my knives better. Now if you're going to try this, you might want to put on a pair of gloves. I prefer not to, and although I usually end the shop day with some sort of cut or bruise or scrape, it's not from this. So I say a hunting knife, but it doesn't have to be necessarily a hunting knife, but you do want to make sure that it has a nice thick blade on it or it's going to break. It also does not need to be sharp necessarily. The sharper it is, the quicker and better results you'll get, but it does not need to have a razor edge on it. You're going to lose that after the first few passes anyway. Now let me show you how I use this. One of the best things about using a knife like this is the versatility in how you can hold it and where it reaches. I rarely use the handle unless I'm doing a large area like this and I'm dragging it across. And even in that case, you want to make sure to support the tip so that you're not weakening the joint. Otherwise, you'll break the blade off. I know this from experience. You can also switch your grip, and this is where you want to be careful. You will have the blade against your hand. You can set the depth of how far it goes in, how far the point goes in with your finger, and glide it along the edge. Makes quick work of edge work. This. And this is also where different sizes come in very handy. And again, going in this direction, you can feel where you are and just guide the tip right along the piece. And you can get into some very tight joints that way. Some other words of advice if you're doing this: make sure you always tilt the blade back. Don't push into it or you'll gouge into the wood. Always drag the blade across. Another piece to watch out for is if you're working in an area like this, make sure that you don't slip, because you can slice your wood and then you got something that you need to sand out, if it's even possible. So like I said, short video today. You may love it, you may hate it, but that's my method. If you try it, make sure to be very careful. So that's it for today. Hope this helped some of you out. Make sure you click like, share, and of course subscribe. Hope to see you back next time.